So Renault has made some good cars in the most recent years, excluding the Renault Megane E-Tech. The good cars include the Renault Astrial, the new Clio facelift and the new Captur. This next vehicle is another good one that they are bringing out. This is called the Renault Rafale. It is a coupe SUV that hopes to rival the Citroën C5X, Peugeot 408, BMW X2 and the Audi Q3 Sportback. The question is though, is it any good and can it beat the German rivals? Let's find out. Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Cars and More. This is the number one place to be for car news and reviews. Sit back, buckle up, let's go. So let's start with the design of the Rafale, and to start with it is different from any other Renaults that we have seen from the past. It almost looks concept-like with these edgy headlights that have matrix technology in them. Just below the headlights we get the daytime running lights that are integrated into the side vents, and these have a similar design to other new Renaults like the Clio. The grille has a new shape that is big and wide, but it's also sharp and again edgy looking. It also has this cool effect that changes depending on what angle you look at it. That's because in the edges of the mini Renault logos is a different colour. This was the first car to have it, but we have also seen it on other Renaults too now that have launched before the Rafale. Finally, lower down we get a big central air vent that is also sporty and sharp looking because of the sharp creases. The overall size is quite decent too. Moving around to the side of the Rafale and we get what I liked about the Renault Arkana, their smaller coupe SUV. The overall side profile has a saloon look to it, and this is not like these other coupe SUVs that look like they've been chopped in half and have been given an odd looking rear end like it shouldn't be there. This has been designed as a coupe SUV from a ground up, and because of this it looks more of like a saloon SUV type car. We get some gloss black wheel arches and some gloss black side panelling to give this car a premium off-roader look. We also get some sharp creases along the side to give it again a premium look, and the wheels also have a good design to them and they are 20 inches in size. This is becoming the standard size right now. Also, the only trim levels that you can have are the Esprit Alpine models, but it has been separated into the iconic Esprit Alpine models or the Techno Esprit Alpine models. Moving around to the back, and we are going to start with the top spoiler, as these have cat ears just like the Peugeot 408. The boot area has a little boot lip spoiler which is just like any other saloon that you can buy today. And also just like a saloon, you don't get a rear wash wiper blade. The taillights have this edgy look which suits the car, and we also get the Rafale lettering as a script that we haven't seen before on a Renault, but it makes it feel more premium. The bumper gets a sporty design too with some gloss black plastic, and we also don't get any fake exhaust, which is a good thing. Right, let's have a look at what engine and gearbox options you can have in the new Renault Rafale. So the engine range of the new Renault Rafale can only be had with one engine at the moment. This is a 2-litre turbo engine with mild hybrid technology. This has 198 brake horsepower. It is also mated to a 6-speed automatic gearbox which has 2 additional gears for the electric motors, and the power is sent to the front wheels. 0 to 62 time is dealt with in 8.9 seconds, which isn't too bad for this size of car. Renault may also bring a plug-in hybrid powertrain with up to 300 brake horsepower and 4-wheel drive. This may be released later this year, if not next year, but we will have to wait and see what this one will be like and if the UK will get it. The price of the new Renault Rafale starts at £42,195. Let's have a look at what the interior is going to be like in the Rafale. So, climbing inside the new Rafale, and you get the interior straight from the Astrial. This means you get a 12-inch touchscreen in the centre console that runs Android Automotive. This will give you all of your Google apps, including Google Maps, Google Assistant and the Google Play Store, which gives you the best experience of an infotainment system in my opinion. It is easy to use and the layout is also very good. You also gain some new graphics on this model too, and you can still also have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This whole new design though will be brought to the Renault range very soon. You still also get some physical climate control switches just like other Renaults too, which I do like. The instrument cluster also gets some new graphics too, and again they are easy to see and use. The stalks are a bit confusing though. You do get the usual indicator and wiper stalks, but you also have your gear selector stalk in a very awkward place. I would have liked this in a better position really, as it can get confusing. The steering wheel is the same as the rest of the new Renault lineup though, but it does get a new badge in the centre. You also get a full electrochromatic panoramic roof that changes on how much light you want to let in the car depending on what setting you have it on. The centre console is the same as the Astral 2, as too are the door cards. The overall fit and finish and feel is high-end and premium, and it is not really what you would expect from Renault. Let's have a look at what the rear seats are like. So, getting into the back of the Rafale and you get a sense of high luxury. Whilst on the top part of the doors you do get some hard plastic, the rest of the door card design is very premium. And once you do get into the back, you get a decent amount of legroom and headroom for a 6-footer like me, even though it is a coupe design. You also get your own air vents as well as 2 USB-C ports, and the centre of the middle seat all folds down to reveal a huge armrest with cup holders and some premium finishes. Under the armrest of the centre seat you also get some storage and 2 more USB-C ports. This is where you have smartphone holders too. These can swivel round so you can have it to where you want. You can also keep folding the rear centre seat down so you have through loading from the boot. Talking of the boot, let's have a look and see what it is like. So, opening the boot electronically and you are welcomed with 535 litres of boot space with the seats up. This is a very decent amount and very similar to any other saloon style hatchback that you can still get, like the Skoda Superb. Folding the seats down and you get 1,709 litres. Again, this is also very practical and with a big boot opening, just like any other hatchback saloon style car. Again, like the Skoda Superb. Talking of the Skoda Superb, this brings me on to the summary. I believe cars like the Renault Rafale are the next cars to replace the executive saloon style hatchback. 10 years ago you had cars like the Vauxhall Insignia, Peugeot 508, Volkswagen Passat and Skoda Superb, but times are changing and I believe that this is the next step. Personally, I believe Renault does the coupe SUV style a lot better than its rivals, and this makes the car feel unique, very sleek and a proper coupe SUV like it should be. The interior is also very premium and you get a good amount of technology and practicality too. Overall then, this is a good car and it is definitely worth considering if you are coming from a saloon or an executive hatchback. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.